All right, are you ready for the recap of your lives?
Yeah.
Speedrun Ascension sessions 1 through 8 is go. Don't you dare. Uh All right, so you woke up in a cave, which is the best way to start. I don't know what's so big about taverns. You woke up in a cave being looked after by an orc named Fosgod. One arm, nice guy, y'all insulted him. Um you then went
Wait,
off.
what?
He deserved it. He
You
didn't do anything to
Oscar only
deserve
have one
that.
arm?
Fosgod had one
Yes.
arm.
Huh?
The entire
Yeah.
time,
Right. Oh
Fosgod
my
had one
god.
arm.
There were jokes about him being disabled, remember?
Not even a little bit.
What the heck?
Wait, you really don't remember the one arm thing? Like, I'm pretty sure I explicitly pointed that out.
I feel
Wow.
like you
Yeah.
called Dalibor ableist too.
I
Yeah.
mean,
Dalibor was
probably-
like,
I
"Are you
don't
sure you can
recall
fight
it
us with
all.
one arm?"
This really might be needed. Okay. You all came here after being approached by a suspicious woman in a bear onesie who offered you a wish. So you're all not the brightest people. Headed off to a cave town full of people. You went to fight some golems, then you went and hunted a deer that grew a bunch of red eyes called the satyr. Uh you
And
then
Venus carried that fight. Just putting it out there.
You then, at the behest of a woman Venus found at, praying at a temple, headed into a big old hole called the Abyss, where you were traumatized of bird sounds and found a water genasi named Koros. Koros was being possessed. You knocked out that possession parasite, and you saved him. You then climbed back up, returned him to his party, the pink ringed rose hearts, and you all, I should mention, are the white rings. You argued over coins slash played a game with Wilma, the half elf of the rose hearts, slash boinked Koros. One of you did that.
Very good.
I'm not naming names. I'm not naming names. But Venus fucked
And I
Koros.
wonder.
You then
As she should.
you then played Minecart Madness down in the Overgrowth after meeting the murderers of the Murderer's Den and deciding not to siege them in their own place. But after you came out of that Minecart Madness, you popped into an ambush by said murderers. You beat them with the help of the Rose Hearts, grabbed their stuff, went down into one more area where you had a riddle contest in the dark. Then you came back, got your affairs in order, and went to fight Fosgod, which you beat handily.
Yay.
After getting to floor 2, you met the Guardian of floor 2, RTL, the very racist old elf, and her 2 servants. You beat up a rock monster called the Hoyi and kept one of the smaller ones as a pet, named Fichetrí, who is hanging around your little sorceress friend.
I can't believe Petrie ate Mingy.
Uh,
Can't believe
yes,
Petrie went
indeed.
rogue.
your half-orc cleric, Dalibor, helped out around the mansion, specifically for the Kenku servant. You got a request from the Dragonborn servant to go find his missing shield, and you then went on a hunt where you caught some deer, 3 of you did, and then you met a woman called Peace who gave you advice and then left. Then after that, the Rose Hearts brought you to a mountain, into a portal in the mountain, and you are now at a fairgrounds where you immediately plopped into the grass and took a nap.
Excuse me. Correction. I brought everyone there.
Okay, correction noted.
Actually,
They already knew how to get there. They just found out that they shouldn't have wasted their time.
Exactly. I'm taking the credit here.
Of course. I didn't expect
Messed
anything
up.
less. So you are now at a fairgrounds, a big kind of expanse in a wooded area. The majority of the people here are elves, and nearby where you're resting at a ticket booth area is a elf in a bear pelt with red hair, and it's 23. You know it's 23, but as an elf.
Gee, I wonder who this is.
I wonder.
Yeah, I can't tell.
Mystery.
Mhm.
But yes, that is the catch-up. Now, you all wake up, except for Moogie, who is peacefully sleeping on her rock friend.
Petrie ate her.
Petrie did not eat Moogie.
Petrie ate
Eventually,
her.
Petrie will snap out of the charm spell that he is under.
Right?
And then what?
Petrie hasn't
That's
been
why-
under a charm spell for a day.
Petrie was under
Really?
a spell initially, so then Petrie gets free, and now Moogie's not waking up. Petrie eats Moogie.
Petrie's not eating Moogie, I'm sorry.
I can't believe Petrie.
You can stuff me in a bear onesie. You can stuff me in a bear onesie I didn't plan for, but you cannot force this, I'm sorry.
I can just pretend that it's fact, though. So
Can't believe Finch has a delusion.
truly, nothing is stopping me from acting like Moogie is dead.
I mean, technically not, I guess, but not yet, at least.
Wait, so like, is Nem's never coming back, or is it just like a break?
Right now, consider it not coming back, but it maybe. I kept the offer open. She said maybe.
Okay.
But yes, you are all awake. Oh, I should probably do something with Moogie's inventory real quick. Just so that you don't lose out on everything that Moogie has gotten.
Sorry, what happened?
The recap ended.
Yeah, no. What did you just say? Like just now?
I should probably do something about the items that Moogie has.
All of Moogie's items should be listed in the character sheet, or not the party sheet. I think. I'm pretty sure I notated every single character's one. So.
Oh, I forgot how to play D&D.
You could roll. You log on to Roll20.
Yeah, well, I'm in Roll20.
Don't worry. This is a not combat session. You don't have to remember how to play D&D
Well,
I know.
For now.
for
Because,
now.
like, I mean, I don't know. I don't want to go talk to 23, so, like,
Why did he start a fight?
I,
Yeah, the items that Moogie has are in the party. Aside from like Moogie's staff or whatever.
Yeah, you know how to. You know what the ring does, and
Yeah.
I guess I'll post what the pen does.
oh, wait, it's Christmas already?
That's just why I sing. In the loot tracker, and one more second. I am dumb. Okay.
I only have 17 HP. God.
You should be well rested by now. But
No, yeah, it's just my max HP. It's so small.
Yeah, well, I have
Imagine having
15, so
17.
shut up.
All right. Maybe I'll save it for when someone attunes with it. I think I might.
Just stick it in my bag of holding.
So we have to loot Moogie or get access to these items.
You see the fountain pen she's been using resting peacefully on Petrie's head, who is also sleeping. And she doesn't look like she wants to go anywhere.
Is there like an in-universe explanation for why Moogie is suddenly dropped into a coma?
You don't know she's in a coma. This is normal
She's
for
just
her.
sleeping.
This is
She's just
normal for
taking
her.
a cat nap, bro.
Yeah, like right now it is, but I'm just wondering if like in the future we're going to have
Yes.
a reason or not.
I promise you they will.
Gone to the forever tea party in her head.
No. Okay.
I like the tea party so much, decided to stay there.
All right. Yes, the fairground spread out before you. You have a lot of things. There are tents. There are tents talking wares. There are different tents drawing in people. You see a pit where someone is wrestling a bear. You see signs for competitions. At least one tent that's offering fortune reading. But yes.
So were we greeted by?
Oh yes, 23 says, "Well, I'm glad to see you, 9 here, because you came with the Rose Hearts in. Welcome to the Fichetrí Festival, a celebration I was asked to arrange here on this plane."
How gay are the vibes?
They are exquisite. They're actually this. Wilma points out, "Oh, this looks like an autumn festival. It'd be about the time where everyone's gathered the harvest, and it's a big old celebration. I know that there's some things like this back in my home, and I've just never been to one."
So are the vibes gay?
Exactly.
Like in a homosexual way?
Well,
Is
how
this
would
Dalabor's first Pride Parade?
how would you tell?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. That like
How would the vibes being gay be expressed to you? Because you see a lot of people going around to the different tents, drinking, having fun, arm in arm with other people.
Gay
are there
people.
people of the same sex being intimate?
These are elves. Intimacy is restrained.
Tim, are you trying to plan out how homophobic Dalibor is gonna be?
No, Dalvin isn't.
Dalibor is gay.
Dalibor is homophobic. Also,
There are no
though.
straight
Yeah.
people in this
Dalvor
party.
is not homophobic. Dalvor is gay and he doesn't know it.
Oh, he's about to have some sort of awakening right now.
Well, that's what I'm trying to discern.
You actually do see one tent where a larger group of people are kind of congregating, and it's selling little trinkets, giving them out to people. And you see a lot of couples coming up arm in arm and grabbing some of the same trinket. And yes, you see some of the same gender coming up there.
Okay, noted.
But, huh. See, I don't know. Just walk around.
Yeah,
Can I just
so
leave? Can I just leave the party and go walk off?
23 is still there, right?
Yeah. Before you walk off, 23 says, "Be sure to stop by some of the challenge tents. They give out nice tickets which you can redeem for prizes." She waves her hand to a large display behind her of several things noted for different ticket prices. There are
Awesome.
15 total tickets, I believe, and the highest important thing here costs 8 tickets.
That's a lot of 15 total.
Well, you could choose to get it, or you can get many little things, and it depends on you actually succeeding in getting the tickets.
Yeah. See, like that's just a lot of yeah.
Dalbor's
Question:
excited.
Can we each get like 15 tickets, like on our own, or is
Total
there like
15.
a limited number of tickets?
Each of the challenge tents allow 3 people per party, and I've explicitly told them whose belongs to who. I'm the organizer after all. You all count as one party. Not you, the Rose Hearts. You count separately. But each challenge tent can give up to 3 tries at a ticket. So be wary of who you choose to take each challenge.
Hmm.
Is there only one person per challenge?
3 people per challenge.
Okay, wait. Okay. So, are you saying
There are 5 challenge tents. Each can take 3 people and give a maximum of 3 tickets.
3 tickets? So 1 try per person.
Correct.
Okay. Gotcha.
And however, competitions are on an entrance basis, 1 entry per party, and all the side diversions, there's no limit to those.
This is me not. I'm not speaking essentially now, but I'm wondering, could we like steal another party's tickets?
Wow.
I'm just curious. Like, why wouldn't you be able to? You know?
No, I think that's a really good idea. And if I was playing a rogue, I would do that.
Intuitively, that makes a lot of sense, except that you also know that 23 has been very good at keeping track of what belongs to who before.
Oh, like, yeah, but I don't really see why that matters. I mean, if they're not using them for anything, probably.
Yeah, I think they might be.
I don't know. I
I
mean, like,
think
why?
23 has explained to the party that we need 15 tickets. 23 has told us 1 way to get tickets. If Finch thinks of another way to get tickets,
All right,
I think
Might as well try.
second go.
Try once
How
and
do
see
you-
what happens.
How do you know who's part of the part of
You
the tower?
watch and see who gets tickets.
Well-
Also, people wear rings.
Yeah.
Finch knows that the Rose Hearts are.
Yeah,
Alright.
and I also don't like one of the Rose Hearts.
You
so-
obviously see the Rose Hearts, but the rest, you're not really seeing a lot of rings. Might be reserved for you two.
So,
Or
an
maybe,
entire
or maybe you'll,
festival just for-
or maybe you'll find that weird axe wielding woman in here too.
Mhm.
Dalibor is very excited by the prospect of doing these challenges. Dalibor likes festivals and whatnot, so he's hyped. He's ready to go.
Is excited to drink and be merry. Or something.
But yes, there is a large quantity of tents for various things. If you ask if you could find this or that, or like going to a place I've already described, like the trinket booth, the bear wrestling area, either way, you can navigate around this place as you please.
Cool.
Dalibor looks for the nearest challenge tent.
I want to have my fortune told.
Finch walks off to look for food. If it's like free, or like not free, if it's like less than 1 gold.
Venus looks around and sees everyone's going their separate ways, but decides to drag Chiron with her somewhere.
Oh,
Just to
good.
explore.
But which way are they going?
We'll go look at some of the like challenge tents as well, but like in the opposite direction of what Dalibor's doing.
Hey, no, don't go the opposite. Dalibor will see you two and say, "Guys, come on, we need 3 people."
She'll like, yeah, she'll go with Dalboy then. She's like, I guess we have to.
Yay! I don't have
So-
to do another party split. This is
So
awful.
I
This is
grabbed
awful for
Pokemon.
you all and for me. So, okay, I'm going to. I'll start with Finch. Finch, you see a booth handing out food for, and you see the price behind, and holy crap, finally, food that doesn't cost a gold. It's like a couple copper pieces.
Oh my god, that would be so awesome if I had a couple copper pieces.
And
They-
she just like exchange it.
Dude, like,
Change.
can I get change for my gold?
you you see ahead of you that the Rose Hearts actually split up fairly well. Koros is actually also going to get food and exchanges takes a gold piece and hands it over. The vendor in front of you two looks at it, and you notice that it still has the bear outline on it, not like the coins you see here. But he takes it anyway and gives back change in silvers and coppers.
Oh my god, that's so pog. I hate Koros, but thanks, man.
He takes several like beaten up squash like food and a couple meat skewers and goes, "You're welcome for whatever."
No, I didn't say that to him. I'm not talking as Finch. That is not how Finch speaks.
Finch didn't know what a peace sign was, but knew what poggers is. That's kind of sus.
Only Dalivor knows what poggers is.
That's true.
You
Yeah.
you take your so yes, there is harvest foods, a little bit of animal meat on skewers. Yep.
Okay. What smells the best? This
The
is so exciting.
there's some nice what smells to be lamb skewers alongside roasted corn and buttered potatoes.
Oh my god. This is so good. Okay, yeah. You know what? How much does all of it cost?
There most things are 1 to 2 coppers a piece.
Okay, Finch is just going to buy a lot of food.
You stack up on squash, you stack up on pumpkins, you stack up on corn, on potatoes, on meat, on everything. How much worth of food are you going to spend?
Maybe like okay, and like this would be really stupid, but I think it'd be very funny if Finch spent like a gold's worth on all the food that he
that would be like 100 pieces of food.
Yeah. I know.
Just shoveling it into your bag, and
Yeah, no, I pull out
the
You
owner shrugs and just starts giving it to you. Seems that he has plenty
Yeah.
because Harvest Festival.
Yeah. Okay, removes 1 gold.
There you are. You didn't want to spend a gold on food. Now you spent a gold on food.
Yeah, but it's like a lot of food.
Okay, fair. As you're gathering up and moving away, you see that there is a sign for a drinking contest in a tavern right next to the food area.
I'm gonna make note of that and go wander off to go see if I can spot my teammates so I can show off all my food.
Sounds good. I'm going to jump over to the party of 3 that is heading over to the nearest challenge booth, which is in the eye-catching center of the area, with tickets proudly presented on the sign, the bear wrestling area. There is a big pit, there is a bear, and there is someone trying to pin the bear down. there is a worker that's happily accepting all comers.
Oh, look at
I this time,
Dalibor. Oh my god. This party is. Everybody's so weak in this party.
Wait, are you saying that we're all weak in the party in the party we're in right now?
Yeah, because I was thinking, maybe this isn't like the optimal 3 of us to do this. Like, cause Dalibor is decent strength, but I'm realizing I don't think like Venus or Chiron are like going to be any different from like Finch or Avelian in terms of strength.
Why, you're calling Chiron weak?
I mean, I don't blame him. Have you seen him? He's kind of a twig.
Yeah, but what's his actual strength?
Yeah, that's what's
His
important.
actual strength,
I want to note the rules. The rules are your job is to grapple or otherwise restrain it from moving for 3 turns before it downs you. You just have to restrain it for 3 turns.
Magic use allowed?
Yes.
Isn't there a spell that just does that?
Yeah, that sounds fucking easy.
Unless it can break out.
All right, so
Can you kill? Is it against the rules to kill the bear?
You may not kill the bear.
Okay.
The bear will
Can
not
the
kill
bear
you,
kill you?
but it will hurt you.
Okay.
I have an idea.
I also have an idea. Dalibor will look to them with the widest screen you guys have ever seen on Dalibor. As Dalibor pulls out from his bag his immovable rod.
The competition owner sees as the last failure walks out. Next up, please.
Not us. We're strategizing.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody else is up next, not us.
You see a big burly elf walk in and clap his hands against the bear. The bear roars and charges, and the elf nabs the bear's paws and tries to basically put him into a hold on the ground. The bear struggles and then swipes and sends the elf flying into the wall. Crack. The elf gets back up, but he's not walking as well and decides to go at it again to get a slash at the face. He goes down and goes up to tackle hug the bear and pins it down this time for 6 seconds, 12 seconds before the bear chomps at his shoulder and he screams and runs out of the arena into a small medical tent beside it. Next.
So I'm guessing it's not a panda bear.
It is a black bear.
How big is this bear? How big we talking?
It's actually not that big. It is considered medium.
Think of like an adolescent.
Yeah,
So
it
like a
is.
panda bear.
It's like the size of. It'd be the same size as you technically on a D&D game board.
Oh,
But it's not. It's of course bigger. Just
yeah, of course. Give me 1 sec. I gotta double check.
do people have plans? Do people have willing?
I'm playing. So guys, we can all make use of the immovable rod, for if you so choose.
I mean, I had a simpler thing in mind.
What's your idea, Venus?
Well, I could just command it to stay still.
Oh, is that guaranteed to work?
For
I don't
3
know about
rounds?
guarantee.
Is that a spell that you have?
Maybe.
And will it work for 3 rounds?
I can just recast it. I have 3 spell slots.
If you can make your decision, because there's room in the line open.
I mean, like, it's up to y'all, but that's my idea.
Go ham. Use your spell.
Does Chiron have an idea?
Chiron's head is empty. He's a scrawny dude. His strength is at 2.
Chiron's being fed meat skewers right now.
Yeah.
Venus, when you use your command, can you tell it to get low to the ground, or something along those lines?
Yeah, I think so.
I think potentially you could force it into a. Could you tell it to roll over onto its back?
That sounds like a possibility.
Potentially, you could use that command to have the creature get onto its back, and then use the immovable rod to restrain it in that position.
Sure, I know my way around a rod.
So that
I wish I had Chorus be around here.
For once, this doesn't sound like a horrendous idea from Venus.
I can be smart sometimes. Well, all the time.
Sure.
Are you going to pass the
wait. So by grapple, does it mean like just like hold on to the bear?
Correct.
See, I was thinking of just commanding it to get on its back and then get the rod and like restrain it and like, like dominant style, like on top of the bear.
That's kind of what I'm thinking for myself. Chiron, you're pretty agile.
What's up?
You're pretty
Oh, good, the peanut works.
Thanks for calling me here, Tim. I mean,
Yeah, of
Dalibor.
Did you ever learn to ride a horse, Chiron?
It was one of the many skills we were taught at school. So yes.
Did you ever have to learn how to deal with a particularly difficult horse?
Yeah.
I'm a horse.
What I'm gonna need you to do, Chiron, is I'm gonna need you to hop onto that bear and pretend it is the meanest, most nasty horse in the world. And that if you fall off, it will kill you.
Sounds like quite the
Right.
challenge.
It'll be easier to hold on to this guy because he's got fur you can grab onto,
That's a good point.
Anyway, I think that you might have the God, I don't know, hold on.
The skill, the talent, the bravery.
Yes, the dexterity or acrobatics.
The easily
I
persuaded.
wanna point
What
out
do you mean?
Finch is standing like right next to Chiron also.
He just like snuck up on us.
Yeah.
Anyway, who should go first, guys? You know what? No, I'll go first.
Brave
We're
soul.
trying to steal all the glory.
Brave soul. All
This
right.
should be fun to watch.
The line is empty at the moment. You walk up to the registrar and she goes, "All right. Don't die, please. We don't need more blood on the arena."
You don't have to worry about that.
I hope I don't. The door opens to let you in. There is the turf is dirty and the bear is angry, seemingly like gloating over its many downs, and it looks to you. All right, I'm going to let you have the first move, and then the bear will go, and that'll be the initiative order.
Hold on. I actually need to think for a second.
Think too long, and the bear will come at you.
Yeah, no. I'm thinking. Hold on. I need to check my bag.
I can't believe Albert's gonna die before he can even grab onto the bear.
Good, no, because I had an idea for something to have like prepared as I go in. But
All right, I'll let you do that.
Yeah, but he's just standing there.
Is Venus standing with Chiron and I?
Yeah.
Yeah. Venus, would you like a meat skewer?
OMG, sure. I take it.
It's kind of crusty. It's kind of like it's fallen in the bad part of the bag of holding.
Okay, so in my bag I have hempen rope, 50 feet, right?
I'm not sure how that fits into anyone's bag, but sure.
Because I'm a god.
Okay.
Anyway, could I take like a section of that, have it wrapped around like each of my hands with like some loose in front of me, right? Because the plan is to like basically
You're trying to use it as reins.
try to like hop on the bear and then just get it around its neck and just like fling.
All right. Okay. So, you come in with that rope prepared. How do you want to try to get onto the bear?
Good.
Leap up, climb up, because whatever you ask to do will reflect the skill check I'm going to ask of you.
Yeah, of course. So you remember all that fishing we did?
I like where this is going.
Yeah. Basically, hold on. How many rations do I have total? Yeah, I'm gonna take about like 3 rations worth. I think that's how much we each had for the fish specifically.
All right.
So I'm gonna take like 3 rations worth of the fish, and I want to walk like a little bit like forward to the bear and then like toss it, sort of like maybe like 5 feet in front of me onto the ground. The fish.
All right, that'll be your turn.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see if the bear is stupid enough to not realize this.
Has the bear been fed? This must be a long. I just
probably. The bear instantly starts looking at the fish and pawing and nibbling on that. It seems distracted for a second.
Nice.
Back to you.
While the bear is distracted, basically, I want to slowly, calmly, walk up, sort of like, kind of beside it, not necessarily like too close to it, but to the side of the bear, no longer in front of the bear. And then I went to quickly try to like hop onto its back and then get the rope over its head.
So, moving around to the side and hopping up over versus climbing up.
Actually, no. Dalibor kind of like approaches the bear and like touches its shoulder a little bit, kindly.
That'll be an animal handling check.
Okay. Does a luck stone help with animal handling?
The stone of good luck that gives a +1 to all ability checks and saving throws. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Animal handling.
That's enough. It doesn't seem to recognize you because you fed it fish.
Nice.
It is still eating, so it's back to you.
All right. Well. Yeah, I want to quickly climb onto the bear.
All right. Athletics. You'll take this at disadvantage.
Uh,
All right, you successfully get onto the bear. Hey, algo más?
and then I want to get the rope around its neck.
All right. Bear's turn. It now has something on its back. It doesn't like that, and a rope around its neck. It's going to try to buck you. I'm going to need an animal handling check to counter it.
What about a strength check to try to choke it out?
All right. It fails to get you off its back. That's turn 1 of it being grappled. It's back to you. And since it can't get you off its back, it's not really up a good position to attack you. But go for it.
Okay. Another animal handling?
It's your turn now. If
My
you
turn.
have more to this strategy.
Okay. Oh my god. Wait, I couldn't do this. There's no way. Yeah, I don't think I could.
Don't have much time to think on top of a bear.
Yeah, I was just I'm sorry. Basically, I want to use my turn to get like become as secure as possible. Sort of like tighten the rope a little bit, but potentially to disorient the bear a little bit as it's struggling against the thing on its neck. Maybe distract it, so it's not like make it a little bit more difficult to focus on like bucking me off. You know.
All right. I'll give a slight penalty to this next round of combatants. Animal handling versus athletics. Oh, you still pass. The bear kind of stumbles and staggers. That's round 2 of it being grappled. The crowd is now cheering.
Yeah, they better be.
They're cheering for an orc, which is kind of impressive.
Sounds dope as hell. Dalibor's feeling good right now. I just want to make sure that there's nothing at all that would help me further. Yeah, I don't think I got anything.
All right. As a final move, the bear stands up on its hind legs and tries to fall on its back. Okay. I just need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, all right. Just to be clear on this, even if the bear flops onto its back. I'm still holding on. I may be a little squished, but that's 3 rounds if this is what's happening.
I'll
so
let
what do you need?
if you still get hit, I'm going to let you have an athletics check to hang on.
Okay. So what do I need to roll here?
Dexterity saving throw.
That's my favorite kind of saving throw.
I sense okay. So the bear
+1.
flops
+1.
down on its back. I'm going to just use the claws attack for damage. Take 5 damage and making me athletics saving. No, sorry, athletics check.
No, but if I fail this check, it's not like I'm just under the bear. But yeah, I can do. Okay.
You're under the bear, but are you still
+1.
hanging
Hold
on?
on.
That
You know,
no, I'm sorry.
can the bear's claws
Unless-
even
let me-
really reach Dalibor if he's underneath it?
Let me check something. And no, it's not the claws. It's just the force. I'm just using the claws damage. Okay.
Oh.
Let me check something real quick on your sheet. You don't have the stone of good luck applied. So that is a 10.
No, wait, what? Wait, hold on. What is that? I should
Here.
have it. What does that mean?
Let me go into your settings here. Just 1, 1, 1,
Ah.
1. Just adding a 1 to... Oh, I can just make the global saving throw modifier. And then a 1. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Not a 10, a 1.
I should be a 10.
No, I'm not giving you a plus 10 to insight.
I think Dalibor's pretty insightful, but all right.
Not plus 10 insightful. Okay. Moving back. All right, that worked. So yes, that makes it a 10, and that does pass. You
Heck
hang
yeah.
on to the bear for a 3rd turn, and the bell rings.
Nice.
A handler comes and gets the bear off you, where it goes to back to eating fish, and a medic comes and heals your wounds.
Oh, hell yeah. Dalibor, thank you. Well, no, Liz would be like, thank you. You know.
The front worker hands you a glowing white ticket.
Dalibor will walk back to the party, holding the ticket in the air.
One ticket.
We got
down.
one. Who's next?
Well, I mean, wasn't like, don't we move on to like the next stand thing now? Since we got the ticket. Wait, no. There's 3 per stand, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Ah, gotcha.
You got this, Chiron.
I'm sorry, Evelian.
Just ignore them. My turn. It's fine. I don't care.
We can give
All right.
Elliot a little turn. It's
Yeah.
I'm going to give Evelian a little bit. All right.
Elliot.
Also, I want to fight the bear.
All right. I'll hop into the Evelian and say that, but at the end of this Evelian, we'll get back to you all. Sound good?
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
Okay. You find a fortune-telling tent out on these sides, and they are giving very basic palm readings and tarot readings. And when you come up, they look at you and go, well, I guess I can't read your palm. I can still give you a card reading.
I kind of thought about palm readings, but I can understand why they'd be troublesome. I'll take a card reading.
All right. He takes out the Tarot deck and after swishing out the cards and folding them back in, he places out three cards: a 2 of Wands face up, a Hermit face up, and the High Priestess face up. He looks at these cards. I see. He looks. This is interesting. In the past, it says that you were one who sought discovery, one who sought important future goals. The future was in front of you. Is that correct?
Yes.
You always looked forward in your endeavors. And now, here in the present, you are beginning to not so focus so much on plans, but who you are, what your goals are here in the journey that you're currently in. Maybe you feel a bit different or alone from other people, and it's telling you that that's fine. It is fine to be in the state of withdrawal. You're on a journey here. Do you kind of understand that?
May understand, but I may not agree.
Maybe it's something that you need to. It's a recommendation to focus within on that, because should you go down this path, the final card says that you might be given a new insight, a new knowledge of either yourself or your goals through this purpose of self-discovery, through this purpose of withdrawal and isolation. It may turn out that your goals have just been leading you to this point all along.
I think I know my own destination. Thank you.
Maybe not. Maybe so. If you want a more specific reading, I can offer you something. He takes the cards and put them aside. I can offer a very brief communication with the spirits. For
What sort of spirits?
the spirits of the people who move and make this world. For 15 gold, I will let you ask a question of up to 5 words of length, and you will get an answer of up to 5 words of length. It will be truthful, and it will be as accurate as they can make it. A bit of magic of my own.
That is intriguing. And I do have the gold for it. I don't know what the fuck I'd ask, though.
Maybe consider a standing offer. If you come with a question you want answered, and that can be answered so simply, then by all means, return. My door is open.
I may come back later with more people. A different decision.
Very well then, Mr. Valian.
I do not remember telling you my name, but okay. You're a fortune teller. I'd expect as much.
I'm not all cheap parlor tricks.
Thanks nonetheless. This was interesting. I will go to, I don't know, where everyone else is.
You see your entire party gathering around Dalibor being slammed into the ground by a bear. But he gets up fine, and he's being rewarded for it. All right. It is. The line is open again. Another person is allowed to enter.
Does it look like Chiron or Venus are immediately going to step forward?
See, like, she has an idea, But like, is she gonna do it without peer pressure? Maybe not.
Peer pressure her.
How's Chiron feeling?
Chiron's like, he's like, he's thinking he can probably maybe do it after Dalibor talking about the horse thing.
Yeah, but is he moving to do it though?
No, he's standing there.
Finch is gonna move.
All right. You hop up to the to the person running the booth, and they nod and open the door. Again, pardon?
Dalbor's just gonna shout, "Good luck."
Three you have to hold on for 18 seconds or 3 turns, and you have to not get knocked out.
Okay.
Hold on or restrain.
Okay. Cool. Okay.
The bear
Alright.
the bear turns to face you. It is your turn.
So like since this just worked well with Dalibor doing stuff or whatever, I'm just gonna throw a meat skewer down in front of the bear. See if it's interested in that.
The bear does not seem to be falling for the same trick twice.
Yeah, okay, makes sense.
It charges at you instead with
Okay.
with a bite of its jaws and a swipe of its claws. Bite,
What?
swipe. Does a 14 hit you on the ground?
Okay, yeah.
It does?
That's so sad. Wait, does it? Yeah, it does. Right? I don't know.
Your AC.
Question marks? Yeah, it's 13.
Okay. So you take 3 damage.
I hate that these rolls don't mean what they say they mean.
Yeah, I'm too lazy to add in the modifiers manually. All right. It is back to you as the bear chomps off a little bit, but really you're fine, just a little grazed.
Yeah, okay. Well, okay, we tried the stupid thing. Can can I like sneak behind the bear?
No. I'm sorry, there's nothing to sneak out under.
Well, like,
Looking
yeah.
directly at you.
I don't know. I mean, it's munching on me right now. Maybe it's busy with that.
No.
But yeah, I wanna pull out my rope
Okay.
though, and I want to try and tie the bear's feet up
All right.
like together.
Sleight of hand versus athletics.
Okay.
All right.
Well.
You successfully get the ropes around its paws and or at least its front paws, and tie it. It's not able to swipe anymore. It will try to make a bike, and it's not quite grappled yet.
Okay. Well, yeah. I don't think it's like. No.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Take 9 damage. Unlucky as it bites into your neck.
Ow.
You still got you're still going, and it's half restrained. So
Okay, yeah. Ignoring that I'm lightly bleeding out. I'm gonna try and get the rest its other paws also tied up.
all right. Going around its back to tie it up. Sleight of hand versus athletics one more time.
Okay.
Oh no, it you get it around and it overpowers you, kicking you back.
This is unfair and unjust.
No, if you're not thinking of it, I won't as well. It It is. Let me think for a second. All right, it thinks it's smart. This is a confidence check. It's going to stand up and try to fall on you, which means you get a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
That
No.
makes it. You
Oh,
dive out of the way as it slams back, exposing its paws again. Your turn.
Okay, awesome. I'm gonna try one more time to tie its other feet up.
Sleight of hand versus athletics.
Okay.
No.
My bleeding out is impeding my ability to do things. I'm sorry.
Okay. It's getting back on its feet and trying to bite you.
Hey, why does the bear get all the high rolls?
We're about to find out. You just needed to roll below an 8 or below. Nope. It
It's not
bites
an eight or
you
below. I'm
for.
gonna die.
It bites you for 5 damage.
Literally, that's all my health. Goodbye, everybody.
You fall down, and a handler runs out alongside a medic, and the medic brings you back to full health, and the handler takes the bear off. You are escorted out.
Glad I saw that.
Can't believe Finch died.
Goodbye, everybody.
You're
What was
restored
all
to
that?
full.
My plan was, I don't know, man, this is so sad.
Look,
It was
Dalmor,
going
the
so
bear
great.
underrolled last time. This is what I more expected. All right.
The one time Tim was lucky with rolls.
Yeah, really.
God. What was all
Not
the
even
food
for a
that Finch-
fight.
What was all the food that Finch saw, by the way? It was potatoes, lamb, and
Corn, squash, pumpkins.
corn. That was it.
Finch is only handing out skewers, though.
The front desk says next.
After seeing Finch's defeat, I guess Venus will go next because she wants to prove her power.
As Venus is going forward, I'll give Dalibor will give her the immovable rod, say just in case you decide to use it.
Thanks. Hopefully I won't need it.
All right.
I won't go through the scans.
The front desk opens the door, lets you through, and there is a bear.
Ew.
You go first.
Okay. So she's gonna cast command.
Got it.
and-
Give me 1 second to read command.
Okay.
Oh, wait. This normally wouldn't work, but it does understand common because of something special about it. So yes, you what's the saving throw it has to make? Wisdom. All right. What's your spell save DC?
13.
All right. It has a +1 to wisdom. So it does not make it. What was the command?
The command would have been like down, I guess.
It
Like get down.
it immediately stops and gets down on its stomach against the ground.
Oh,
It
it
is-
worked?
It's back to your turn.
Oh, okay. I didn't think it worked. That lasts one round, right? So the next round he'll get back up.
Correct.
So does that mean I have to keep recasting it every turn?
Unless you have another way of keeping him down. Yep.
Okay.
Use your
That
strain for
immovable
one.
rod.
I'll just repeat the same command and say down.
Oh, okay.
What is the immovable rod?
The immovable rod, though.
Oh, wait. Okay, you're right. So I'll get I get next well on top of the bear, I guess, and take the rod out of my bag of holding, which is conveniently inside my boobs.
No problem moment right here.
And I will recreate balls titty sword technique, but with the rod instead.
I do not know what that means.
Abby and Bit will know, and Tim.
Okay, I can imagine, but anyways, what are you doing?
I do that, and then I guess I'll extend the rod and like pin it down on the neck of the bear
Okay, so
with like all my force and weight.
you try to pin it down, then like press the button to make the rod go click, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Just in case, like the down command doesn't work, at least you'll be pinned down by the neck.
All right. So its really only way out of this is to wriggle out with a it's not a good roll for this. I'd probably put it at acrobatics, trying to wriggle its neck free. Going to make it a pretty decent DC, and it wriggles out.
Damn
It's
it!
free.
Wait, but the down command didn't work, or?
You didn't cast command because that your action was to
Oh,
make
you're
the
right.
rod.
You're right. No, you're right. Okay.
It is free again, but it used its action. Back to you.
Okay, I'll cast command again because fuck that.
It passes this time.
God damn it! So I'm just like,
A bite and
Okay.
a swipe at you.
Ow.
The bite, it's over 20, and the swipe is a 17.
Of course they hit. Why not?
All right. 1d6, 2d4. That's 6, and plus. Okay, you take 10 damage.
I'm at 5 HP.
All right. Good luck with your next idea.
Damn it. Is there a wall anywhere, or is it just like a normal like wrestling ring?
There is a wall around it to keep the bear in.
Okay. Is there any way I could like charge at it and try to like make it smack the back of a wall so I can again get the rod on its neck and pin it to the wall all in one turn, or is that like 2 turns?
Are you trying to move a bear across the ring against a
Yeah.
wall?
Yeah.
That would be an athletics check.
I have an athletics. Let me see. Never mind.
Yeah, I figured.
That is a negative one.
If you could figure out another way to get it against the wall, then that might work. Of course, it probably have the same difficulty as getting off the ground.
Now, okay.
Also,
Okay.
remember you can upcast spells. Oh, you don't have any second level spell slots. Never mind.
Okay. Will commanding it to walk backwards do anything? Besides,
We're all so stupid.
Those are 2 words.
backwards?
Sure. But it makes a
Okay.
saving throw.
Of course it does. Why wouldn't it?
It
I'm
runs
fucking
at
dead.
you. Yeah.
At least I don't feel alone anymore.
It's the minimum damage it deals is 6, so it knocks you down. I'm sorry.
God damn it.
The medic comes out and you are restored to full health and full spell slots. But the bear is taken away and you are escorted out.
I can always try
Walks
this
out,
challenge
not
with the
looking at
ring.
anyone, and she's
That
like,
was your last try.
Oh,
Okay, but like, let's see, Tim, because like, what reason would we have to to loot Moogie at
To
this
the-
point in
To
canon.
succeed against the bear.
Yeah, but like that's Moogie's ring though, and as far as we know,
Doesn't matter.
take it now.
Yeah, it does.
Wait, does it?
The ring. It's not attunement, so it'd be fine.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Yep.
like yeah, but like it's Moogie's though.
Yeah, but like we could take it for the like if Dalibor
Never know.
thought of it,
No,
if
like
Dalibor thought of
yeah.
it,
Well, yeah, but nobody thought of it. Doesn't matter.
nobody thought of it, so it doesn't matter. But like if we had, wow, that would have been smart, huh?
Sure would have.
Well, apparently the bear understands common, so we could have just talked to it. Apparently.
You can see the trainer whispering in its ear.
Messed up.
Do we see anybody else receiving tickets?
Dalibor is gonna be like, Dalibor is gonna say, well, there's still plenty of other challenge booths. We should go look for another one, and Dalibor will start doing that.
You see at one challenge booth someone receiving a ticket, but unlike the white glowing one you have, it's a rather dull, ordinary one.
Okay. I see. No, that's probably. Dang it.
All right, that's one challenge booth down, and you got 1 out of 3. Don't worry, you'll have a chance to catch up.
I'll probably try one of these challenges, at least one.
All right, are you all heading off to a challenge booth?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Or while we're walking over that, I wanna tell Venus nice fight.
She kind of like looks down because she doesn't know if you're being sarcastic or not. And like, she was going to say something, but decides to just ignore you because you gave her food earlier.
All right. There is a large tent, and in this tent there is a big stage that people are getting up and performing on. At the other end there is a group of 3 elves sitting over there. A large, kind of burly elf, a very refined dancer looking like elf, and a kind of noble looking warrior watching the performers and giving their ratings. There is a sign out that says entertainer stage and a mark designating that there are tickets being given here.
Does this mean we're going to have to perform?
Perform.
Let's do stand-up comedy, you guys.
You can
No.
perform in whatever way you see fit. It does not have a guideline.
Stand-up comedy.
It just wants you to try your best in whatever skill you want to try.
Okay. Well, my performance is 0, so
It might not
Well,
require
that's good.
it might not require the performance check depending on what you do. But it could also require the performance check.
2. Going up on stage, it's not so far out of my expertise, but I am
I
not.
was a little dazed out. What is this challenge?
This is the entertainer stage. You must get up and do whatever sort of thing you feel like to impress the judges.
So it's a talent show.
Sort of, yes. The skill check that you use will be dependent on what skill you're trying to show off, as well as how and the easiness or difficulty of it is going to depend on how well you're doing, or how if you can give me some BS reason to give you a boost or not.
So can we see like the kinds of things that people are doing?
Sure.
Just for,
You see a couple if you sit down in the audience, you see a few elves try to do sort of traditional dances or singing. One tries juggling. You hear a little bit of whispers that this circus used to have a minotaur going around that would juggle chairs and people. Um, there's also word that it uses sort of fiery and magical tricks to impress audiences. There's all sorts of things you could do.
Oliver will say, "I'm not sure that I'm the most suited for a challenge of this sort, but I'm sure that you all are quite the performers you need to be."
If it's a performance they want, then I'm certainly up for the challenge.
What would
I can imagine you would be.
what kind of performance?
I still have that rod, don't I?
Oh no.
What rod are you talking about?
So, Dalvar, how long can this rod get?
It is always 5 feet, I think.
It is.
Yeah.
See, I could go this route, or
I'd rather you not.
Oh god. I just realized.
You can see the okay, for one, it's a flat rod, not a round one. Two, you can see the dancer kind of looking down at you discussing this and looking uncomfortable.
Oliver will ask to have the rod back.
listen, pole dancing is a legitimate thing, okay?
Oh yeah, it's like a cool skill.
No. Pole dancing's fine.
I just, like would Venus's be fine?
What?
Dalivor will ask to have the rod back for sure.
You're no fun.
It's worth a skill. It's worth a shot.
It's not. No, it's not. Shut the fuck up.
Bro, wait. If it's
If you win,
if it's
that's a
literally
whole
just pole
ticket.
dancing, then that's a genuine dancing skill.
Yeah,
but
that's literally all she's gonna do.
Does Venus actually have experience pole dancing?
I think.
No.
Yeah, I think we're looking. Dalivor will say, I think we should stick to things that we have experience doing to ensure that we give the best performance possible.
MJ, my internet's messing up, but can you check my performance stat?
Sure thing. Your performance stat is 5.
Ooh. Okay, so she will boast that she's good at singing.
If you're sure, I'm not opposed to it.
You doubt my singing abilities?
I'm not saying that I doubt them. I've just never heard them. If you're sure, then by all means.
I'd
Anybody
be
else?
happy to provide a little demo if you're so unsure.
Go ahead.
MJ, can you roll performance?
I'm going to need you to get up on stage and describe exactly what you're doing.
Whoa! This is a demo.
Oh, a demo? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just for the party's
party.
ear, for the party's ears only.
Fine. You're whisper singing, which is you do
No,
okay.
I'm not whispering. I'm like singing, but like not on stage, you know?
You do okay. You roll a 9.
I'm not saying. I'm not saying that we shouldn't do that, Venus. But
You're
perhaps-
so messed up.
No. I'm just
That is
saying that
actually insulting.
I think we should consider all of the ideas before we make any rash decisions.
I don't see anyone else jumping up for the opportunity to do something.
But
I don't have any ideas, but
Dalivor will look to the others.
then Okay, see, because, like, I don't, sweats.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to think of, like, a skill that Finch would have, because I know that Finch should have skills that are specifically used for the purpose of entertaining people. But,
Maybe like flying could be a skill. You could do some kind of tricks.
I think that, well,
Maybe Finch could do stand up.
no, I think, like, the thing I'm leaning most towards is, like, dancing, which would include probably flying, but, you know, stares off in the middle distance. I'm gonna roll bad. That'll be embarrassing. So somebody else should come with an idea. Somebody else should come with an idea first.
Hold on. For this one, hold on. I'm sorry, my brain. Whatever. Seeing that everybody appears to be rather hesitant in putting forth the ideas, Dalibor will try to reassure them. Whatever it is that we decide to do, but before you go up onto stage, I can cast guidance on you to aid your performance.
Can't believe you're giving me performance enhancers because you think I'm bad.
So yeah, is that legal in the competition?
Just not to ensure your victory.
There's nothing saying it isn't illegal.
Like, I'll take
It
it,
is
but
illegal.
like, just no, it's hurting her pride.
Actually, I'm going to say that magic is allowed. It's going to say magic is allowed on the rule set.
Yeah, Dalibor's just assuming that unless it's otherwise stated that magic is allowed.
That dancer would be one hell of a hypocrite if it weren't.
Dalibor looks to them to see if that has prompted anybody.
Venus, if you wanted to go first, since you seem confident in your skills at least.
I'd love to, but it seems certain members of the board would rather I not.
I don't think anyone else has any ideas.
If nobody else, yeah.
Well, fine then.
Venus, I believe in you. You're gonna go up there and you're gonna blow them away.
That's not what you said a few seconds ago.
A few seconds ago, I said we should consider all of the ideas, and if nobody else has any ideas, then you know what, Venus? It's your time to shine. Dalibor's
gonna be like the dirty luck, and like
Dalibor's gonna cast guidance on Venus.
Does he cast it? Well, does she know that he casts it on him?
All right, you.
Does she?
Dalibor's not trying to hide it.
All right, the stage is open for you, Venus. How are you performing?
Okay, so I was thinking, since I know light, right?
Correct.
I can make like a cool light show while I'm singing, you know?
Ooh, what kind of light show?
Like, you know, like stage lights, maybe like some cool sparkles here and there.
Idol lights.
Yeah, you know.
Let me see. Oh, dancing lights can certainly do that. Right, light itself is only going to make a stationary light. But
wait. Doesn't somebody have a fan?
What?
Did I make you a fan? Or Chiron? Chiron. Keelan, borrow your fan.
You're singing.
Listen. I will send you guys a video. This is what I'm doing.
What you're trying to do.
Because, you know, it has lights and stuff.
yeah, that would work. That would work with the lights as well.
You get it? You get it, right? You get it, MJ. She gets it. Does Chiron give me the fan?
Yeah, he hands the fan over.
All right.
He doesn't say anything, because he still hates Venus, but he hands it over.
Messed up.
All right, so you have the light on the fan. It's glowing. You're singing, and I guess that's enough
Dancing.
to constitute your first check. I'm just for the presentation and the setup. I'm going to let this one be an advantage and use the guidance.
Hell yeah.
You need to get back into the roll 20 here pretty soon. But
Wait, are there going to be several?
3 checks per performance.
Does Venus doesn't have to use the guidance on the first check, right? Because you can roll it like after the check, potentially. Basically, if Venus gets like a not as good one.
And then use the guidance afterwards.
Okay.
I don't know how long.
Yeah.
Depending on how long the performance.
It can roll the die before or after making the ability check, and it can only be one of the checks. So this first one will be an advantage, and I'll let you decide to use the guidance or not afterward.
I also have guidance myself, so could I recast it on myself?
Yes.
Awesome.
So you can just use it on everyone.
Cool.
Oh, wait, okay. All right, question.
Go.
Guidance does have a verbal, so like, can 2 guidances be active one a person at a time,
No.
or how is this? Okay, so it'd have to be like Venus casting it first, and then I don't know how.
Just yell it in the crowd.
It's
like go like
well,
go
I've
go.
already casted mine, Venus. So if you cast yours, you'd have to like incorporate the verbal component of guidance.
That's not that.
That should be easy.
I've ruled that before to not be that difficult.
Okay.
I can add it to the lyrics.
So, advantage performance plus a 1d4. That is a 25. I need to turn off the GM roll. 25. The audience is enraptured by your singing, and the judges all kind of sit up in their seats. They're quite impressed. What are you doing? What are you doing for the next stage of your performance? You're still singing, but like, how are you doing it now?
I could try. It's risky, but what if I start like tossing the fan in the air and trying to catch it like a baton?
I would let you have advantage, but it would be acrobatics instead of performance.
Understandable.
All right.
What is my acrobatics though?
1.
Okay, that's not terrible.
Chiron's gonna hate Venus so much more if she breaks that fan.
Listen, it's for the greater good.
All right. Tossing it up, singing, and catching. Acrobatics with advantage. Ooh.
Can the guidance be added to this?
6.
Oh.
Sorry, 7. 7 total. You jump it up and the fan clatters to the ground, and you are kind of thrown off. The audience kind of groans, and the judges recoil.
Can I save it?
You can't save it.
Hold on.
Part 3. Part 3. Hardest DC.
Little, you know.
Part 3. Hardest DC. What are you doing?
Let's see. I guess I'll just stick to what's been getting me good points, you know. Better the singing and better the dancing.
All right. Keep picking up your fan, dancing again. The lack of novelty won't give you advantage on this, but it'll let you use performance.
Cool.
Here goes. Okay, here comes the guidance.
Oh my
17.
God.
Hell yeah.
You actually stick the landing, and the audience is clapping and giving you great thumbs up. You look into the back with the judges. The The merchant gives you a 6, the dancer a 8, and the warrior a 8 as well. That is enough that
Oh yeah.
a cleric that is standing at the side of the stage hands you a white glowing ticket.
I grab it and I'm like leaping with joy.
Right. You now have 2 tickets.
Dalibor is gonna say to Venus, I'm sorry for doubting you. You did amazing.
As you should be.
I'm thoroughly impressed. That was fantastic.
Nice job.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. She bows. And I return Chiron the fan. Excited for
You don't return it. Chiron snatches it out of your hand.
It is entirely undamaged. Do you think magic items are that easy to break?
Still, he's mad that she dropped it.
All right.
But she says not bad, I guess.
All right. I'm going to take one small break, and I'll be right back, and we'll continue from here.